All right, hopefully people can see what I'm seeing here. Let's see. Forgive me, this is taking a little bit. I'm trying to get this going. Something ain't jiving. I don't know what it is. Hold on, let's see. Gabriel, can you see? Let's see. Okay. Forgive me if all that was just kind of weird. I couldn't see what was going on. I was having some issues streaming-wise. But hopefully everything is good to go now. Let me see. Let me change. I'm going to test a couple things first. I think we're all in good shape here. At least I think. Well, you may be like way behind me. Okay, either way, let's get started. All right, so in the last video, we took on Bowling Green and got the big upset. And just a great game for us. The biggest thing was our freshman quarterback, Carlton Jackson, just stepped up and just made one excellent play after another. So really excited to see that. And we carried that on into the Ball State game and played just as well there. So it's just really good to see all that. I was just really excited to see what our new quarterback can do. And today what we're going to do is we are going to play the last two games of the season, hopefully. We're going to take on Ohio first, and then we're going to take on Kent State. But we're going to start off with Ohio. They're 0-9. This is the worst team in the conference, if it wasn't, I guess, for Ball State. But you look at their stats, they're awful at everything. I think they run an option offense, if I'm not mistaken. Or it could be some pro-style scheme of some sort. That's when Frank Solich was there. When he left Nebraska, he took over Ohio. So it's just really excited to see if we can add on to the win column, because we're 7-2. We're off to just a really good start with the Dynasty. But this is an even important game. This is a recruiting game for us because the rest of our recruits, our prospects, are coming in to visit today. We got 2 left. Now, we had a couple players decommit. Well, they didn't decommit, but they took us off their list because we had a bye week and we didn't play, and they must have visited a couple other teams and they just took us off our list, and it was just very disappointing. So, but we still got 2 more guys to go after. We got the middle linebacker, Paul McGill. It's been kind of not really sure what to do here. That we don't have a negative pitch, which is a positive, but we just can't get much out of him. But we're going to go playing time for that guy. And then Adam Malloy, the wide receiver, we're going to go location with him. As you could tell, it's us in Ohio State and Iowa. So if we can get the win today, maybe we can sneak in and get one of these commitments, maybe 2. We'll see. Hopefully they'll join Bruce Newell as our first handful of commitments of the Dynasty. So without further ado, let's just go ahead into the game. And it looks like we got somebody in trouble out of the gate. And guess who? Reggie Corner. This is the 3rd time he's been in trouble. And I'm out of cornerbacks. I got one really good one. He's an impact guy. This is our number 2, technically. Technically, he's our number 1 corner. I got the other guy on the other end. But this is an issue. For whatever reason, he just keeps getting in trouble. And we're running out of games to play. What I may do is suspend him for 2 more games. I'd love to do the season. Let's just go ahead and do the season. Let's just overdo this. That way we can lower our NCAA team interest bar a little bit. And as low as we can, and I'll just have to deal with it. We'll just have to run 4-2-5 pretty much exclusively. But I'm tired of this kid just getting in trouble all the time, but at least we can lower that bar some. It's just unfortunate because he's a really good player. Let's look at their uniforms. That's their default away. And they got an alternate too. That's the black. So I guess we're going to go with that. All right. Yeah, I'd hate to cut him. I'm not going to cut him from the team. I don't think I've ever done that before. I may have done that once with a player. But this kid's really good. I just hate to see him getting in trouble all the time. Hopefully I sound a little bit different, and hopefully for the best. I have a new microphone. And I'm really excited to see when I can, hopefully I can sound better to you all. So we're going to go straight to the coin toss. I'm going to go get the ball in the second half. And forgive me if the sound is maybe off, like the gameplay sound is a little bit different or higher. I got to make some adjustments, but I'll do that in time. So let's go to their roster. Starting off, quarterback, pocket passer. Not too worried about this kid. Halfback. So we dodged a bullet here. Their top halfback, an impact player, is out. And they got decent guys behind him, but nothing too crazy, which is a good thing. Fullback, nothing here, blocker. Wide receiver, impact guy. So this tells me they're probably going to throw a little bit more because the impact halfback is out. So we got 78, 74, 74 behind him. Just done a lot there. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a couple of those players. But you look at tight end, none of these guys are really fast. Can any of them catch? Kind of, sort of, not really. So they just don't have a whole lot going for them. Remember, they're 0-9. Now, let's look at their offensive line. 78, 70, 68, 82, and 78. Just a kind of an average offensive line for the conference. Defensive, I think they run a 4-3. I could be wrong, but 74 and 72 on the edge, and 76 and 72 up the middle. So not a whole lot on the front four. Outside linebacker out, but his backups are just as good, if not better than him. Their top middle linebacker's out for the game, so that's going to be helpful. And they got just an average right outside linebacker. You look at corner, 82, 72, 70. Just they got one decent one, and it's real drop off after that. They got a pretty below average free safety and an even worse strong safety. Let's look at their kickers real quick. 65 at kicker and 78 at punter. All right. Let's get this show on the road. I'm going to kick it over here away from... Oops, and I may kick that a little too far. Nope, I think we're going to keep this thing in bound. Let's see, keep him on the inside. Again, I think they're going to throw quite a bit, so we'll just probably zone them to death until they're going to force us out of it. Let's shade over there. Play action. Make a play, somebody. First play of the game. Interception by Walker. He is stepping in for corner, technically. Our top corner moved over to the other side. Stanley. Not Stanley. I already forgot his name. But either way, that's a good start. Let me go ahead and make a couple of adjustments here. Let me go twin halfback here. Twin halfback here. So what we can do is, let's go triple. Now, I fixed a couple of these plays. Let me get out of here if I can. Yeah, I forgot to move. I forgot to motion my A back. I didn't really have a whole lot of time there, too, because I was fooling with sub packages. I do need to make a couple adjustments here. Do something like that. Okay, let's just stay in this formation. Let's go basic option, if I can get to it. We're going to head over to the left. Looks like that's what they're going to give us. They're shifting really hard to the right. Let's get up the field. See if we can get a first down with Briggs. Good little play there. And again, hopefully everything sounds good. My voice should sound a whole lot better, more dynamic. I got a brand new mic. I'm really excited about having it. I read the right read, or I made the right read, but we're going to get a face mask, which is good. We'll go 1st and 3 on it. Let's go. Let's do a basic run with Briggs. I will run probably to the right, I guess, if we just get a block or two. Just got his head knocked off right there. So it's what, 3rd and 1? No, that should be 2nd and 1. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go basic option, but if they go man, and they are, I'm going to go to our wide receiver play. See if I can make this work. Do something like this. I'm not a big fan of that shift. And I've done that way. Dang it. Dang it. He got stuck on the B-back. Don't know what happened there. Oh, gosh. Okay. I think I may know what that is. Maybe. We'll see. I think I forgot to make one other adjustment. So I may be without that play. I may have to go between these two games and fix that later on. Let's go here. See if we can get a good run with Briggs. I completely forgot. I forgot to change the quarterback route on that one. So I just need to be careful when I call those plays the next couple of these games. So we're going to go triple. We're going to go this way. Not a bad little run for Briggs. I think I may go triple again. We'll go from normal. They're going dime. We'll go to the left. I thought I saw a hole right there for Spalding up the B gap. I guess that was the A gap. So we're on the 2. Good little run there. I'm going to go basic sting. Let's just see if we can get a punching in for a touchdown. I'm going to... Let's go to the left. Just nobody blocked. Not a single person. That play hardly works when we're around the goal line for whatever reason. I don't know why. Let's go basic option. We'll just pitch it. Just get a simple touchdown. There we go. He pitched it with his wrong hand, too. Good play there. So we're on the scoreboard first. It took us a little while to get down the field, but we got there. Let's kick an extra point. And we'll get back on defense. Now, I tried to go live about a few minutes ago, and my live stream it was kind of glitching out on me, so I had to back out and go back into it. Maybe that's the reason why there's not as many people in here at the moment. I just kind of, I don't know what happened there, but looks like everything's going fine now. Somebody get a tackle. There we go. So we'll get back on defense, see if we can get another stop. Let's try a zone blitz. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to occupy this tackle. Let's see if we can get these blitzers to come through. Nobody came through. Oh, that's an easy catch. Wow. Just beat my corner pretty easily. We'll go back to cover 3. We'll come over here. We'll do an over front. Play action. And I don't think he got a yard on that one. Barely. Ah, gosh. I'm going to try. We don't really have the corners for it, but I'm going to go nickel. I want to do more of an outside blitz. If we can make it work, let's do something like this. I'm going to try to control it myself. They picked up the blitz anyways. Intercept that. Good defense by my corner. So now it is what? 3rd and 10? I'm going to go back to 4-2-5. We'll go back to cover 3. I stream through OBS, which is same as Streamlabs, kind of sort of a little bit different. I've hardly ever had issues, to be honest, with OBS streaming. It just took a little while to connect to my YouTube channel for whatever reason. I just don't know what happened there, but normally it does a really good job. So they're going for it. That's interesting. We'll go Cloud. I guess they don't trust their kicker. We'll go over here. Hopefully we can get a stop. And I just got destroyed, so it's a 3-man front. Intercept that. Oh my gosh, I should have been picked. Good play, though. So we're on the right hash. At least we're supposed to be. I'm going to go play action off of that. Now, they got an impact corner. I need to be careful of that. Let's see what they do here. Cover 1. Oop, I'm fixing to get sacked. We're going to have to run it. Good pressure. Had no time to do anything there. We'll go BB option. I'm going to run. We'll definitely be running to the right. Just get a block or two. Good job there. Good job there. Good job. Let's just get out of bounds. No reason for him to get hit. So that's a good play there. I think I may go back to that play action play. We'll do it from slot, though. I fixed vertical, by the way. Made that one a little bit better. Hopefully, we'll use it later when we need it, I guess. Let's go back to play action. Going back to man. Let's see if they give me time to throw. Cover one. Just don't fumble it due to the corner. Get about 8 or 9 yards there. We'll take that. We could try triple again. They're going 4-3. We're going to go this way. Just good defense. I couldn't go to the outside. I probably could have pitched it there, maybe. It was going to be tough. So let's go basic option. And they're going 5-2. We're going to need some good blocking up front. I think I'm going to go to the right. Let's get that corner out of the way. Let's run it. And a step out of bounds. That's okay. We still got the first. I wonder, do I have... Is it in this formation? You know what? Let's just play this... Let's keep it simple. Let's just run the ball some more. Zone 4-3, I think. I'm going to run to the left. Get a hole right there. Almost get a touchdown. Great play by Briggs. Nice little juke. Good blocking right there. And from here, we'll go back to basic option. And I'm going to go to the right. Good block right there. Get another touchdown. So that's Briggs' second touchdown on the day. I don't really care who scores the touchdown as long as we get it. Let's kick an extra point and we'll get back on defense. This should be a cakewalk for us. I'm hoping we can at least get one commitment from those two guys visiting today. I'd love to get both, but we're kind of behind the 8 ball on both. So we'll see if we can get lucky there. We'd love to add to the class because our next live stream for this series is our bowl game. And I guess I'll probably do the off-season video with it, or the off-season portion of it. Fumble, pick it up. Nice. So we're going to just blow this team out. Just like that, we're up 21-0. And again, this is the worst team in the conference, so I'm not really surprised. Briggs is a senior, unfortunately. If you look at the overlay at the bottom, he is a senior. That's an issue we're going to have next year. A lot of my best players are seniors, and it's going to be hard just to replace them all with freshmen that are equally as talented. So the second season, it's going to be much tougher than what we went through this year. So let's do something on defense here. Let's see if we can get another stop. We'll go back to a basic zone. Let's crunch in. Let's do something like this. So we got like an 8-man box, it feels like, but not going to get much out of that one. Let's go quarters. I'll control the defensive end on the short side. We'll bump and run, or corners. And he's just got nowhere to go. Should have called that on the strong side of the field instead. 3rd and 10. I'm going to go basic cover 3 again from 4-2-5. I'm going to see if I can get after him. Get him. Great defense. We're going to get another stop. And it's possible we may get 4 touchdowns in the first quarter if I can get a punt return right here. We'll see. I have a feeling we're going to be running a lot of clock in the 4th quarter. A nice goal to have. So again, I'm going to try something. I think I I forgot to make one change to this play. I forgot to revert back the quarterback route on this one. So he may get stuck again. I hope this doesn't happen. I can see it happening. Nope, he didn't. That's good. Okay, so we're okay. He must have got stuck on the fullback. That's why he froze that last time. So maybe I don't have to make a change there. Let's go triple again. This time we'll do basic triple. They're going dime. Spreading outs. I just may hand that off. Yeah, I just... Spreading that defensive line out just made it easier just for me to hand the ball off there. Let's keep running option. We'll go basic on this one. I'm going to run to the right. Get a block or two, somebody. Just be... Nice. It's nice to have an impact halfback. We're going to miss that next year unless we get real lucky. And we get... like Ringer, our other A-back. Maybe he'll become a impact player next season. That'd be nice. So they're going man, and they're going cover one. I'm going to get sacked. Just nobody picked up the edge rusher. It's 2nd and 16. We'll go back to double option. I'm going to run more than likely to the left. We just need solid blocking here. There we go. Cut upfield. Go Jackson. He's going to get caught. He's just not the fastest. I think he's got like 82 speed, which is more than enough to run this offense, but we're on the right hash, and he's about to pass out. Let's do a basic run. Let's give him a break. Let's go dive. Looks like they're going 4-3. I'm going to run. Let's go to the left. Yep. Going to get a few yards out of it. I figured that linebacker was on Hickson. 2nd and 7. Should I run? Yeah, let's just keep running. They can't stop it. This is the flex bone offense after all. So we're going to go to the left. Thankfully, he ran him over. Just be patient with the blocking. He already has 100 yards on the day. That's nice. So he's on the 7. We can try the wide receiver play from here. Let's see if we can get decent blocking. There we go. It works just fine. That's good. Oh, he's still juked. Did I goof something? He shouldn't be doing this. Look at this linebacker right here, or defensive end. They both turned. That shouldn't happen. I thought I fixed that. I have to go back and see what I've done wrong there. And I almost feel like that's cheating. Gosh, but I don't know what happened there. They shouldn't be doing that. It's a route that I changed. And it could be the quarterback. Maybe that was it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I may do that between these two games, and you can see it. I'll make those quick adjustments. Hopefully it won't take me too long to do it. I just got to revert back to the original play. So I'm going to do that as soon as this game ends. You'll get to see that. Then we'll get right back into the second game. Do something like this. And then we'll get back on defense and just keep doing our normal thing. Hope everybody's having a pretty good night tonight. My Vols play at 9 o'clock tonight. We're taking on Arkansas. We had a bad loss against Texas A&M. And we're heading back on the road. Arkansas's having a bad year. Uh-oh. Make up. Dang it. Dang it. There he goes. Hopefully that's going to be a flag. They just got lucky on a couple of blocks. And we got a player hurt. That's nice. I don't even know who that kid is. Is he a linebacker? So they're going to get on the scoreboard. 28-7, more than likely. Yeah, it should have been a flag. Somewhere. Surely there was a clipping somewhere. So we'll get back on offense and try to get that touchdown back. I do need to pick up a thumbnail or two. I didn't think about that. Let me bring this up while I'm here. All right, we'll see if Montgomery can make a play, get a block. Ugh. So we're on the right hash. I would love... Can we do it from here? Do I got the... That's a PA roll. Let's try this one. We're going zone. We'll go to either Ringer or Montgomery. Oops, bad. Nope. Go Ringer, go Ringer. Get a first down. Wasn't the best throw in the world, but we was able to get something out of it. Let's go basic triple. We go in zone. I'm going to go to the right. Get a block right there. Just get around, get a first down. Close to it. So Jackson almost has 100 yards on the day. Not too shabby. We'll go back to basic option again. And I'm wanting to flip that, but that's okay. We'll go back to the right. Get a block right there. So Jackson, you notice he's kind of slow on that route, or on that run. He's starting to feel it a little bit. So let's just hand the ball off, give him a break for a play. We're going to run to the left. Get a block or two, somebody. Can we get a touchdown? I think we're going to. Nice. 6 points. Great little run. Good blocking up the B gap. We had the B and the A gap kind of sitting there waiting on me, and all it took was just a juke, and he was gone after that. So good little play by Briggs. This may be a good thumbnail opportunity. Let me see if I can get one. Something like this will be pretty cool. Do something. I'm trying to get away from the... we could do something like this, possibly. Let's just go ahead and take that one while we're here. Let's see if I can get that one. Let's see if it done it correctly. Looks like it did. So that's at least one that we can use. Alrighty. Got that touchdown back real quick. And yes, for those of you who just came in, we are up 34-7 with a half a quarter to play in the second. So if we wanted to, we could probably score 100 on this terrible team. Yeah, I agree. I guess I'm just not getting him enough touchdowns. I guess he didn't get enough of them at the beginning of the season. I guess that's my fault, but our offense was struggling in some spots, and that's a flag right there for sure. I hit the button a little too late. No big deal. I'm going to go back to cover 3. We'll do an over front. I'd like to see if I could pick one off myself. I haven't got to do that in a while. Just in a bad position there. He's going to get about 5. We can try. Let's do an outside blitz. So Stokes is out for a couple quarters. I'm going to come inward. They're going to have to go with a toss. I'm going to picked up the first down, so it's what, 3rd and 1? 3rd and 2. I'm going to go back here. We're going to do a cover 1. I think they're going to run it. And they went with a fullback dive, but it didn't work. Nice. Now, they may run the 42. I can try all-out block. They may come in to protect it. And they're going to run down some clock, which is fine. I mean, this game's over with anyways. Yep, they're going to come in to protect. Can everybody hear the game audio? I tested it earlier. I recorded it, and you should be able to hear it okay. At least hear something. It may be too low or too loud. I think it's probably just fine. I'm pretty sure everybody can hear that. So we're on the right hash. I'm going to go... Let's go with our rollout play. We're going to go AB corners. They're going man. Let's see what they go with. Cover 1. I can outrun that dude. I can outrun them. Let's just get a first down. A little play there. It's a little low. I don't want to get it too high. I want everybody to be able to hear me okay. I'm going to call the same thing. Like one thing I can do, I think I had it set. The big thing is I don't want this to get overbearing. Yeah, I got to set at 60. I've had that set at 60 forever. As long as you can hear a little bit of a background, I'm good with it. Okay, they're going, ooh, watch out. And that's a sack. Yeah. I'm going to call a timeout on that one. Welcome in, Eugene. We can try. I don't know if he can handle it. Let's go vertical. They're going cover 2. Ah, nice. So Hickson finally gets a touch on the day. Well, he had another touch earlier. I think he had that touchdown from earlier, so that's a good play there. At this point, I don't mind running it. We're going to run to the left, apparently. I'm going to cut upfield. Get a block right there. Nope, get upfield. Get the first down. And then I'll probably go back. AB corners. Looks like they're going man again. They can hurry up and get to the line. They're taking their sweet time. Ooh, watch out. Oh, forget a first down. Nice. I got to call a timeout, though. Let's call a timeout. It's fixing to get sacked. So, Gabriel, what's low? Is it the gameplay or is it my voice? I'm pretty sure it's the gameplay. Like, I can go back here. I don't know if this will make a difference. Like, do something like that. That may be a little bit better. We'll see. Maybe I just had to adjust my main volume. So I'm going to call the same thing. I'm going to flip it, though. And I think they're blitzing both inside guys. I think. Going cover 1. Nope. We'll go over here. So close. Yeah, my voice should be pretty good, I would think. So we're on the 28. We're going to try vertical again. As long as the gameplay audio isn't overbearing to my voice. I want my voice to be more clear or just better. Cover 2 again. Great throw. Great throw. Let's call another timeout. So we're out of timeouts. We got to be careful. I'm going to bring this down. You can probably see my volume at the top left. That's like the main volume. That's a quick adjustment there. So we're on the 22nd. We're going to run it. I just got to be careful here. Since I'm out of timeouts. I'm going to run to the right. Get a block or 2. Touchdown. Good deal. So you can't ask for a better first half. 42-7. I mean, come on. Alrighty. Let's kick an extra point. Get through these 18 seconds, and then we'll get back on the third quarter real quickly. It won't take us long to go through the stats and such for looking at the first half. What am I going to do quarterback-wise next year? It's pretty simple. Jackson's going to be my starter. And then Arthur could just sit behind him, and I hit that button way too late. I don't care about seniority at this point. I want the best quarterback out there playing. Laveris, thanks for chiming in on that. I didn't know. I got a brand new mic, and it should be a whole lot better than what I did have. Any normal microphone should sound a whole lot better than a headset mic. All right, thanks, Gabriel. I turned it up a little bit, so I guess that's all it took was just turn it up just a notch or 2. 16 seconds, they're still throwing the ball. I'm going to go quarters. I'm going to occupy this right side, the short side of the field. I got the flat. Go over here. They're going to call a timeout. They're close to midfield. They'll probably do a Hail Mary situation. 4 wide. Let's just go cover 2. Let's just go cover 2 man. Do I like Fortnite? I've never played it. I know what it is. I'm not a big shooter guy. Just not my type of game. And I'm not really big into the online party game. That's just not my favorite thing to do. So they're going 4 wide here. They're going to definitely go Hail Mary more than likely. Do something like this. Ah, great play by the quarterback. Make a play, somebody. Jolly. You knew something like that was going to happen. So they're going to get another touchdown. So they've had 2 goofy touchdowns. They had one on a kick return. There's just some bad breaks on it. But then they had the Hail Mary play. No big deal. We're still up, what, 28? So we're going to head into the locker room, up 4 touchdowns. We're going to look at some stats. Go to stats. 113 to our 370. We got 370 yards. Yeah, Mike, the reason why he's got 72 overall is because of his awareness. It's not due to his arm. He's got the same good arm like the rest of them. But 370 total offense, but almost 300 yards rushing already. Just pretty nice. So we haven't had to do much in the passing game. But we're doing good on third down. Oh, let me go back. I didn't check the turnovers. They got 2 turnovers, so it's not helping their cause either. Individual stats, 5 or 6 for Jackson, 79 yards. Of course, I'm not really throwing ropes or anything. He threw that one good over and went over the middle. Running the ball, Briggs has got 151 yards. Jackson's got 121, but Briggs already has 4 touchdowns. Just incredible. Hickson's got 1 rushing touchdown. Receiving, not a whole lot to see here. Blocking defensively, everybody's kind of sharing the wealth on the tackle front. You go to tackles for loss, a couple there. We got 1 sack and 1 interception by Walker. All right, let's head back into the third quarter. Might as well. Again, I want to get through with this game. I got to save it. I got to exit out. And I got to fix a couple of plays really quickly. Then I'll get back into the second game. Let's go triple. They're going zone. We'll do something like this. Pick up a block there. Nope. There we go. That's a touch. He may get... oh, he fumbled it. He fumbled it. Gee whiz. Go back and look at that. How did he fumble that? Was it me that I juke an extra time or something? Oh, that's just really weird. He broke a tackle. And I guess that's what I did, maybe. I juked into the guy. That's the weirdest fumble ever. Like, he didn't really get hit hard. What do you do? So they got a bit momentum going.
The Ohio Wildcats take over at the 49-yard line. First and 10.
Let's do something like this. Going fullback dive up the gut. Going to pick up 8 or 9.
Young on the carry. Gain of 8 on the...
Let's go cover 2 man.
Second and 2. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let me bring these guys over. Oh, going with a halfback pass. Oh, that was a good hit by the receiver. That's a stop, so that makes a 3rd and 2. I'm going to go back to cover 1. I think they're going to run it. That's what I would do. Let's do an over front. Pump up whatever little crowd we got. And they're going with an easy... Ooh, that's a face mask. They didn't call it. Oh, my gosh, they should have called that. So we are going to catch a break here. I'm going to go middle fan. Let's just have a safe return. That should have been a fumble. Or not a fumble. That should have been a definite face mask. We're going to fair catch that. Just kind of get out of the way. So we dodged a bit of a bullet. So let's get back on offense and try not to turn the ball over. Let's go option. I'm going to go... let's go to the right this time. Nobody blocked. I'm going to go back here. I feel like I got to run basic option again. So that one guy is hurt, is out for the game. Get a block right there. Go, Jackson. You're not the fastest, I know, but you're doing good. Keep going. Good little run for him. I'm going to give him a break on this next play. My tight end got beat badly on that block, so it forced me to cut up a little. Let's go Sting. I'm going to go to the left. Just nobody blocked again. I'm going to stay here. We're going to try the triple wide receiver play. And they're going zone. And I forgot to motion him up. We're going to get some yards with it. And I still think I got to go back and look. Did it still mess up? See, this guy, he went the other way when I pitched it. Again, I'm going to fix that after this game. At least I hope I can. We'll find out when we play the second game. 42-14. Let's go back and run some triple. We'll go from slot this time. I can't motion the A-back in the backfield, so we'll have to just do... Oops, I went the wrong way. We'll just get about 4 or 5 there. I tell you, if you get just halfway decent blocking and you don't do anything too goofy on your pitches and whatnot, option is just such a dangerous concept, especially if you go triple. I'm going to run to the right. Can I feel face mask? So we got that one. Ooh, that's a 15-yarder, so that's going to be half a distance to the goal. Going to get that one on the 3. We'll definitely accept that. And, oh no, Briggs is hurt. Injured his head. Maybe that's not too serious. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm going to call Sting again. I know they're going goal line, but I'm going to run to the right. I wonder... let's just know where, just know where to go. Let's try. Do I got basic option from here? I think I do. Let's try it from here. I'm going to run to the right. So we'll pitch it. Let's get Ringer in there. So I think that impact corner was the one that got hurt. You go back and look at it. If you go back to in-game strategy, you go back to injury report right here. That's the corner. Yeah, that's their impact guy. I was wondering where he was. I just wasn't paying attention, but that's him. Wow, just more bad luck for them. So we're up 48-14, fixing to tack on another point. We'll go here. We'll get back on defense, and I will probably, maybe after the next drive, I'll put in my second string. We got too many important games to come up, especially the conference title game, because if you remember what we talked about in the last video, we only need one more conference win to win the division. So this is going to be it. We have won the division with this win right here. Even though we got one more game left after this. Do something like this. Going halfback dive right up the gut. Good play call. Get a first down. They're going goal line. This worries me. We'll go man lock. I'm going to flip it. I'll go over here. Ooh, no. This is... I went the wrong way. Oh, they're going to play action. That's not goal line. That's power I. Or that might have been Maryland I. I need to go back and look at that. That is Maryland I. For some reason, I thought that was goal line. My bad. Let's go cover 2 man. We'll do something like this. Broke the tackle there. Make a tackle somebody. Going to get a big 20-yard gain. And they're going with a big set again. I'm going to go cover 1 from here. We'll bring everybody down. That looks really weird, having everybody and their brother stacked up like that. Good hit. Good hit by my corner. And it's 2nd and 10. I'm going to try that zone blitz that did not work well at all the last time we called it. We're going to flip it. Blitzing myself. Oh, I completely whiffed on that one. Didn't get much out of it, though. Holding. We may decline that one. Let's just go 3rd and 11 instead of 2nd and 20. Ooh, they're on the 38. I forgot where we were. That's okay. Not a big deal. Well, we'll go cover 3. I'm going to go right here. They're going ace normal. Get around. Nope. Good play. And I just whiffed that tackle. Man, what was I doing? So it looks like they're on the verge of scoring. I may try a zone blitz from here. Not doing a good job of getting after him myself. Maybe this will help. Go play action. Go play action. Nope, we're going that way. So they're not going to get much out of it. And they're going with that big set again. So we'll just go cover 1. We'll get everybody up. Get these guys down. I'm going to crunch in. Pretty cool to see a little Maryland I. Not many playbooks in the game has it. 3rd and 11. We'll go cloud. And I'll still try to go after him myself, even though I'm not doing a really good job of it. Yeah, just they picked up the block. We're blitz really well. So they may kick the field goal or they'll go for it. It's in the 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it. Let's just go like with an all-out blitz. What worries me, they're going to go off tackle or up the gut with a basic run. They're going to go halfback direct. And they didn't get it. Yeah, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go mass subs. And I'm going to sub in everybody. It's 4th quarter. The game's over with. Now I got Arthur in there. Arthur's back. First time he's been back in a few games. So I can still run a little option. We're going to do that here. Ow. That was my fault. I did not mean to pitch that. Still got a 1st down. We can run some triple. Now I'm going to run clock. I just preferred to do that. So now's a good time to ask me some questions or whatnot. I hinted at it yesterday. Maybe play some Red Dead Redemption 2. I may do that sometime at the end of the week. Maybe we'll just say I got some things I got to work on first, but not much there. 2nd and 8. Otherwise, I know at least sometime in the weekend. Yeah, well, I don't know what happened with Briggs. Did they ever mention anything? So he's okay. That's why they didn't mention anything. It wasn't even serious. So he's okay, which is good. Really good. I hate for him to get injured at the end of the year. Let's see. Let's go over here. Let's just run more clock. You got it, Elson. I'll see what I can do with my second string here. I'll go left. Get a block there. Ah, he's supposed to fake pitch and he didn't do it. First down. We can run more triple. We'll do it from slot. Let's go to the left. Again, we'll just continue to run more clock. So I hope people are liking the stream. I don't get as many viewers when I stream as I do if I do videos, but that's just something I got to figure out. But good job by that defensive tackle. 2nd and 9. We'll go triple from here. It's all random and how people view this stuff. Some people like the live stream and they feel like if they can't be at the stream, they're not going to watch it. I don't know. It's just a weird dynamic, but sometimes streaming is just easier for me. We'll go over here, get a block there. Birchie with a first down. And people can always go back and watch whatever they need to. You can go back and watch any stream. A lot of people still do that. Of course, more people end up going back and watch just because they can't make it to the stream. But again, everybody's different, how they want to go back and view things. I hope that doing the streaming and playing a couple of games at a time, it speeds up the Dynasty a little bit as well. I can knock out 4 to 6 games a week as opposed to barely 3. Now let's try this triple play. And they're going zones. I don't know if this will work well or not, but we'll try it. Get down to a couple of seconds, and then we'll do something. And he got stuck. Sometimes, so again, I got to see if I can fix that. So it's 3rd and 6. And I'm running out of A-backs. I'm running out of backs in general. If we can get one more first down, that'd be ideal. So I'm going to try to get it here with a basic option. Let's go here. Thank you, Ellison. And Ellison, I hope you're enjoying the membership. All my courses are there for you. Some pretty good value there if you want to learn the game. It's a face mask. So that's going to be a 5-yarder. 3rd and 1, we'll definitely accept that. Let's go basic dive. And I think I'm still trying to find how to do it. I think I can gift memberships. And that was not what was supposed to happen. He was supposed to hand it off, and he didn't. That's just... Is that another play that I need to just fix? That's just really weird. Okay. Either way, we got the first down. I think I'd be able to take a knee the rest of the way, so I'm going to try that. So that's what we'll do. Briggs is your MVP. He done everything pretty much in the first half. All 4 of his touchdowns were in the first half. So while that's going, I want to see if I can... can't do that. Can't do that. I don't know where that's at. Let me see. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. I think I meant to include an ad I wasn't supposed to. I was looking to see I can't gift memberships. I just don't see that anywhere. It doesn't let me do it. Either way, I'll figure that out one day. I do know you all, if you click like the money sign at the bottom right or below the chat, you should have like a gift membership option. Now you're paying it and you got to give that to somebody. But I'm supposed to get them myself, and I just don't see them. So either way, I got to figure that out. All right, that should do it. welcome in, Chase, and thanks for the kind words. Glad to see my contents helped you some. And there we go, 49-14. So I'm going to go, I'm actually going to hurry this up as best I can because we got some things, I got to make a couple of adjustments. We'll speed this part up. Okay, Laveris, that's good. For some reason, I can't. I'm supposed to get 10 free ones a month, and I just don't see them anywhere, so I got to figure that out. All right, let's look at the stats really quick. 510 yards. This is probably the best yard game we've had all season. I don't remember ever going over 500 so far this year, but look at our rushing game. 431 yards rushing. Again, this is the worst team in the conference. So this really doesn't surprise me, but we've done a good job on third down, and we kept it pretty clean for the most part. We had that one goofy fumble, but that's about it. Jackson, 5 of 6, 79 yards. A lot of it's just kind of deep Hail Mary type stuff. But running the ball, Briggs, 182 yards, 4 touchdowns. Jackson had 163, but was not able to get in with him. Hickson got a touchdown, though, and then Ringer got a touchdown, which is pretty cool. Look at all these people that got to run the ball today. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys got to run the ball. Receiving, just not a whole lot to see here. Defensively, Roar and Ned led in tackles. Tackles for loss, a few different people got to do that. Sacks, Williams had 1, and then we got the 1 interception by Walker. So let's hurry this up. Let's go here. I'm going to simulate, and fingers crossed, are we going to get a commitment or 2? I think we'll get 1. I'm hoping for 1. We may not get either, though. Again, we're kind of behind the 8 ball on both of those guys, the middle linebacker and the receiver. We may get the receiver. Boom. There's the receiver. Adam Malloy. He is an ideal fit for what we like to do with our receivers. We need guys who can block for us, who can get jump balls, things of that nature. And he fits that perfectly. He's a big kid, really strong. I'm just really excited about him in general. So what we can do is, let's get out of here real quickly. I'm going to go to in-season recruiting. And there is the middle linebacker, Paul McGill. So we're third. We're not even a soft verbal or nothing. So we're third. So we're probably not going to get him, but we still have a chance technically. And he's the only guy we got left to go after. So I'm going to put all of my points in him, and who knows, we may get lucky if we can get his commitment. Let's go to play week. And let's look at the top 25 scores for the week. Let's go here. So Bowling Green, they're still ranked. There's Toledo, still dominating games. Miami, NC State. Then we have Oklahoma, Missouri, Michigan State, Virginia Tech. We got Fresno State, Cal, UTEP, LSU, number 1 team, and won in overtime. Then you got Georgia, Auburn. Iowa got upset, and Ohio State won. Let's go. We've already done recruiting. Let's go to Sports Illustrated. Bowl rankings. We have LSU, Michigan State, Virginia Tech, Texas, and Oklahoma. But I'm going to go to top 25 polls. I think we're getting close. We should be really close. So there we are. So we are technically what? 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So we are 32nd in the country at the moment. So it'd be cool if we were able to finish the season ranked. Let's go to Heisman Watch. Toledo halfback. I'm really excited to take on this kid. Let's see how good he really is. We'll play him in the conference title game. But it's the same usual bunch we've been seeing. But there's Omar Jacobs. He actually played pretty well against us. He just couldn't do it by himself. But he's in the top 5. He's just putting up some good numbers already. He's close to 40 touchdowns with a couple games left. Awards finalists, we're not going to look at that. There's nothing to see here. Again, I wish Briggs would be on this list, but he's just not. It's just too little too late. See, he's not even up for the Walker Award. Let's go to bowl projections. It should be the same as what we saw in the last video. They still got us in the GMAC Bowl, which means nothing. We got to win the conference title game for any of that to really matter. Let's go to Players of the Week. Nationally, halfback for Washington had a really good game, and a corner. I'm not even going to say this dude's name. Can anybody pronounce that? Chiajoke Uninagajeka. That's completely off. That's awful. My bad. That's a terrible way to try to pronounce that. Either way, he had a good game. So let's look at the division standings. Here we are. We have won the division. We could lose our next game, and it's not going to matter. We got the tiebreaker over Bowling Green. Let's check out our team info screen. No injuries. Jackson, Briggs, Hickson, McNeil, Williams, McNeil, everything's just been the same pretty consistently throughout the entire season on that front. Now, I already forgot who we're playing. Let me go check it really quick. It's Kent State, so let me go over to back here, and we'll go to conference standings, and we'll go to Kent State. So they got a defensive tackle out, and they got a center out. Now, their quarterback is doing okay. He's got more touchdowns and interceptions at least, but nothing really stands out. And they're 5-5 and whatnot. So what we're going to do, I need to save this stuff. Let me go ahead and save it really quick, and then we'll preview Kent State a little bit more. I got to fix those couple plays, so you're going to see me do that. Hopefully that won't take me too long. I don't think it will. I just got to be real quick about it. We'll save all of this. Let me back out. We'll save it here. That's fine. Cancel. We'll go here. I got to save the settings. The settings change every time. I don't know why it does that. For some reason, I thought I knew. But say it's telling me to change the settings. I didn't really change anything. Maybe it was the audio or something. No, I didn't even change the volume on that one. Not the in-game one, at least. Okay, so let me do this really quick. Let me get out of here. Let me go out. We'll go here. Let me open up my playbook so you get to watch a little bit of this in action. You need whenever you get a chance, you need to check out my live stream whenever I actually work on this stuff. I've done that over the past weekend. I'm going to go to Flexbone. We're going to go to Split. We're going to go to Triple Wide Receiver Option. I'm going to come over here, Flexbone. Split, Triple Wide Receiver Option, and see, all that looks kind of all right. So we're going to replace defaults. Everything looks fine. That's all right. That's fine. Let me do that for the Twins one, and then I'll be done. We'll go here. Let me go to Triple Wide Receiver Option, if I can get to it. There it is. And come over here, do the same. We're going to place all routes with all routes, so it should be good there. So I'm going to save it. Then we're going to come down here, and all I got to do is just put it back in to the playbook. So let's go select ISO, go right here, go to default, and I need to go ahead and put these back in. So what is it? 4C, 5B, FF. 40, and then I need to bring this over here. B 5F141C0. Go right here and select my playbook, and there we go. Okay, good deal. So that didn't take too long. Now, whether it worked or not, I don't know. For whatever reason, that play got a little goofy on us in that game. So we'll get back into this, and we're going to play our next game.
EA Sports, it's a game.
Yeah, it's kind of a slow night for the stream. It's a Wednesday night. I'm sure people got stuff to do, and I get it. But I had to get in the stream somehow. Let's go here. Go load. Go here, and we'll load this back up. And then we'll look at Kent State, and then we'll play our last game of the regular season. Taking a sweet time. Okay, Kent State. They're 5-5. Their defense looks pretty solid. It looks like they run the ball kind of okay, but that's kind of it, really. We got more talent than they do. I'd like to think we could beat them, but we got to play clean football and just score our points. I think we're going to be okay. So we can go back to recruiting real quick. We did pick up the commitment from the wide receiver, so we're picking up some playmakers. That's good. But we need some help on defense as well, especially at this position. This is our weakest position this season, is that middle linebacker. This kid's already visited, and we're third. So we've dumped all of our points in him. Maybe we'll get lucky there. So let's go in to this game, and let's check out their uniforms. So that's their default. And they got an alternate too. I'm going to go with this one because we wear like gold pants. I don't want to see that as well. It'll be kind of close to what we're going with. So we'll do that. All right. Hopefully we can get another solid win in this regular season the right way. Imagine going 9-2 that first season. That's pretty good. It won't be that way next season, I'm afraid, but we'll try our best. We're losing a lot of players. We got a lot of seniors, a lot of important seniors. And it's a televised game. First one we've had in a while.
Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler here, and with
Brad Nessa rocking the blue and green striped tie. At least I think that was green. And look at the crowd. I think we got a full packed house. And it's really cold.
every year it's a dogfight when these two teams get together and play for the wagon wheel.
Yeah, thanks, Gabriel. I'm glad you like it. A lot of people seem to like the 2 at a time. I know it can make it tough. Oh, I accidentally hit the button there. My bad. I know it makes it tough at times to watch something later. A 2-hour video can be intimidating to people, but that is not much I can really do about that. So let's go check out their roster, see what we're dealing with. Starting off, quarterback Michael Macon, however you want to say that. He's a pocket passer. Halfbacks, a bunch of average dudes. Looks really no different than what we just went up against. Fullback, nothing there. They got an impact receiver and just average dudes behind him. They can actually go 4 wide with that group. And I should know this because I actually done a 1-season dynasty with Kent State. This was before I started the channel. And I tried to break as many passing records as I could in 1 season. I've done a pretty good job of it. I had well over 5,000 passing yards, but I threw the ball pretty much every single down. That was a lot of fun. Either way, they got a decent receiving core. Tight end, not a whole lot there. Offensive line, 84, 72. This guy's out, but I guess this guy's going to take his spot. 80 and then 70. So just not a whole lot there. Their left tackle's pretty solid. I think they run a 3-4, but 80 and 76 on the edge, yes. But this makes me think they run a 3-4. They got a really big defensive end. Defensive tackle, they got a couple of decent ones, but this guy's out for the year. Impact outside linebacker at 84, then 76 and 76. You look at their corners, they got an impact corner. A little bit of a drop-off after that, but not too much. I'd love to have either one of those kids on my team this year. Free safety is just 78 overall and 76 at strong safety. So we should be able to maybe do a little play action on either one of those guys. Kicker, average. Punter, average. Let's get this show on the road.
Akron has been waiting all week for this one. Get ready.
I tried to, looks like they got 2 impact guys on the back end. Looks like I tried to stream during the weeks, like around 6 o'clock Eastern, which is pretty much what you're saying. That's just kind of what fits my schedule. And then on the weekends, it could be anything. I may be able to do it Saturday mornings, Sunday afternoons. It just kind of depends on what I can do and what my schedule looks like.
Playmaking receiver is going to have his hands full getting open today. He's going up against
Going toss play. Let's see if we can get a basic tackle there. Cool looking uniforms for Kansas State, whoever worked on those. I'm going to go quarters. Remember, we're without corner, our technically number 1 cornerback.
number 7. Lines up in the
Oops, that is... Ooh, intercept that somebody. Oh, that's going to be an interference. Watch it. That will be... It may be interference on me. Ooh, no, that's a clipping. We're going to decline that. I want a 3rd and 11 instead of a 2nd and 24. We'll try Cloud.
It's 3rd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 27.
I'm going to go after him myself.
In the shotgun. Drops back to pass.
Intercept that. Oh, my gosh. Great throw. Got hit as soon as he threw it.
That was a great looking pass to move the sticks on.
Ended up being a really good throw for him.
Kent State hasn't been able to get in the end zone very often.
So they are moving the chains.
Forget about the end zone. They can't
We'll do something like this.
They'll throw on 1st down. Throw.
Big play.
He stiff arm.
Big play. That's my first user interception in forever.
Oh man.
I was able to get right in front of it. You look here, right there. He overshot the throw just enough. So we're on the right hash. I'm going to attempt play action.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they
They're going man. And this worries me. I hope they go cover 0. They're going cover 1. I'm fixing to get killed.
He's looking. Long
That's going to go out of bounds.
and they couldn't hook up.
I was fixing to get sacked. That's just good pressure on their part. I need to fix a couple of these. We'll do that. Let's just stay here for now. I'll fix the other ones later. Let's go basic option.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 46.
Going twins and them going man kind of forces them to split their impact players on either side. And we'll go this way. Just my center got beat. Not much I can do about that. So that is what? 3rd and 11. I may try their rollout play.
Either get it to the back on the outside or take the ball, find a seam, and cut upfield.
They're going zone. I'd love to hit Ringer, but they're blitzing hard. I was trying to cut up the middle. There's just nothing there. And they blitz on both outsides. So it's just a perfect defensive play call. So I'm going to have to punt it. Got no choice. Just a good call on their end. I was trying to roll out to the left, and they blitzed on that side. I couldn't go to the right. They blitzed on that side. So let's see if I can pin this guy, maybe, over here or something. Not a terrible punt. Uh-oh, what worries me... There we go. He didn't fair catch it. Let's go back to cover 3. We'll do something like this. Maybe I can get another interception. And he dropped it. Fine by me. I'm going to attempt a zone blitz from nickel.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 22.
I'm going to see if I can get after him myself.
He drops back.
Oh my gosh. I think he got the first. He threw that right when he needed to. So they're doing, I'm going to do a cover 1. It's 3rd and 1. But they're going 4 wide, is what it said. I'm going to shift over. I think they may do that wide receiver option play. Nope, they're going to pass it. Intercept that. Should be an easy interception. Nice. He must have got spooked. Did he get hit when he threw it? No. He just threw that way too... You see what... Oh, here's what happened. He threw it too early. Look at this receiver right here. He didn't make his break, and he's already thrown it right there. Like he's still now just about to make his break. So he threw it like a half second too early. And we're going to get an easy... play out of that. All right, let's go to the run game. How about that? That's what we're known for. So let's run the ball. We're going to go triple. I guess I may keep this one. Woo, just enough. Barely got it off. That was going to be a big loss in the backfield if I didn't pitch it right at that last millisecond. And go back and look at it. This may be a good thumbnail too. Look at this. Look at this linebacker come through. He done a great job. Ooh, but he pitched it with his offhand. Why does he do that? Either way, great play. So we're on the 24. I'm on the right hash. I'd love... No, let's keep it simple. Let's just run the ball. I was about to go play action again. Let's just go basic. I got to run to the right. I got to stay away from those impact guys. Let's just get a stiff arm with Jackson. Good play there. I'm going to go here. We'll go triple. And they are a 3-4 team, so I did guess correctly on that. We're going to do this. Ooh, they're an odd front team. I could do some of those sweeps and such. That could have been much worse. Thankfully, that wasn't a disaster. So we're on the 6. I wonder... Let me fix this. We're going to go basic option. And they're not going goal line. They're going 3-4. Was not expecting that. Get a block or two. Just enough. Just enough for a touchdown. But Jackson injured his hip. Oh my gosh. No, no. Now you see why I want as many bodies at quarterback as you can. Because these guys get hit so much, you know they're going to get injured. Yeah, but what do you do? Let's kick an extra point. Hopefully it's not serious. Thankfully, we only got left we got the conference title game. That's kind of a big deal. But the good news is Arthur can handle the run game fine. It's the pass game that worries me, but I'm not going to get my hopes up just yet. So that's the downside to running an offense like this. Your quarterback's just going to get hit a lot. Injured his hip. That does not say. Hopefully it's just like a hip pointer and it's not too serious. So let's get back on defense. Maybe I can get another interception. Do something like this. Play action. Fumble. Huge hit. Gosh, but we're gonna get the ball too. Well, that felt like 07. Big hit led to a fumble. Look who's back. He's back. He's back, fellas. He's back. We can breathe a sigh of relief. And I'm going triple, and they're going 5-2. We're going to go this way. Ah, man, I thought I saw a crease. Okay, we can try. I'll go here. I'm going triple again. We'll go over here. And I thought that was going to be a fumble, to be honest. So that is what? 3rd and 12. Ugh. We'll try this play again. I want to go attack that safety if I can. Just don't blitz on me. And they're not going too good. So we got some time to throw. Touchdown. That's what I wanted to see right there. Great play, good throw by Jackson. They went cover 2. And Briggs, our A-back, makes the touchdown catch. So now we're up 2 scores. I've been watching more. I've noticed a couple of people are talking NBA. I've been watching more NBA. I'm a big Celtics guy, so I keep up with them. But I've been watching more random NBA games, just kind of whatever's on a Tuesday night. I'll just kind of watch it. Just to see something a little bit different. I wish I could enjoy NBA 2K, but man, that's the modes that I want to play, they just don't care enough about them. Without having to spend a ton of money on microtransactions and all that nonsense. Let's go quarters from nickel. I may do a bump and run on this guy right here. If they'll pass. Oop, he's coming over here. I was able to get a swat. That's good. So that is what? 2nd and 10. We'll go back to 4-2-5, cover 3. We'll go back and control the safety. Halfback direct, make a tackle. Make a tackle, make a tackle. Oh my gosh, what a play. Pick up 20 yards out of that. Drager. Wasn't expecting that kind of play. Let's try cover 2. Oh, yeah, it's not what it used to be. I think there's some changes they could easily make, but I don't know if they ever will. Half the time I feel like they need to get rid of that 62 game rule with the superstar, or where anybody that they could just set out for a 5th of the season. I think that's just goofy. Imagine all the people who pay to go to those games just to see one great player play and they can't watch him because he decided to sit out that night because he just didn't feel like playing. $2K11, yeah, that's a lot of people just go back and play some of the older ones just so they don't have to bother playing the new ones. Which is another reason why you're seeing me now playing 06, because I don't like playing 14. I think it's a goofy game. I don't like playing the new Madden because they're awful. Now, fingers crossed, hopefully the new game's going to be really good and coming out in July. I'm keeping my expectations low on it. So that's a good stop. I think we're going to force a punt. I'll try an all-out block. I've got 2K11. I got the PC version, by the way.
The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away.
Ooh, we'll fair catch that one. Oh, just get out of the way.
Signals for a fair catch.
I goofed up on that one.
Down in the end zone for a touchback. Great passing was the key for the offense.
Middle of the field.
Able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
Let's do a basic run with Briggs.
Defensive lineman to get more pressure on that quarterback.
Yeah, the newer the game, the more they focus on how pretty it is and not the gameplay.
There he goes.
We'll get a first down there.
Make the stop. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
I'm gonna try. We're having a hard time with it. I'm gonna try play action. And they keep going man on. I'd like to see him go zone. I'd like to hit Hickson against cover 2.
Number 40 is
But they're going cover 1 here. At least I got some time. What a throw. Golly. Killer throw. We're going to get a touchdown out of that. Wow. Incredible. Just enough. And here's the thing. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed this. With my settings, if you go to AI, I got QB accuracy for human at 25%. But we've seen it with Arthur. He can't make a good throw to save his life, but for whatever reason, Jackson can, which doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm glad he's throwing the ball well, but that's just a killer throw right here. Now, that's a good route to throw to, for sure. Let me see if I can do something like that. That may be a good thumbnail. Let me see if I can get that one. See if it took it. No, it didn't. There we go. I think it took it there. Either way, killer throw, and we're fixing to blow this team out again. Ever since we put Jackson as our starter, our offense has just exploded. So let's get back on defense, see if we can get another stop. And I know this is another thing that's hurting this series a little bit. I know I'm winning a little too much early, but I don't know what to do about that. I'm good at the game. I wanted to see a bit of a struggle as well, but the only way that probably could have happened is if I would have picked a team that just could not run the triple and try to force it on them, but I don't think that's good strategy. I wanted to pick a very average team that could run at least a little bit and just kind of go from there. This team can run it enough, but apparently they can run it in spades. But either way, it is what it is. Yeah, hopefully we can get better linemen. We're going to need it, especially for next season. Man, the next season's going to be tough. Intercept that. What in the world? It's just another... And a face mask to boot. Just a terrible throw. And who made the interception? McNeil. He always makes the interception. So we're on the 20 there. Just incredible. Oh, we were having a ton of close games. Now these last few or so just being blowouts of some sort. But again, I'm not going to apologize for it. Just it is what it is. Watch out, get out.
And he's taken down. They get 4 yards on the halfback option.
We could try triple.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone number.
I'll probably go to the right.
When performance matters the most. In the red zone
Do
again.
something like this. He's not open.
Here's the option. Laterals back. Tackle.
So we need a few more yards to pick up the first. I'll probably go back to basic option.
About 12 yards out.
Absolutely. If I didn't have this kid right here, that little white circle under him, this would be a whole different team. And that's not the reason why I picked Akron. I mean, I just picked him because they had fast enough quarterbacks to kind of do it, but it wasn't because of having an impact halfback. I mean, that's a nice thing to have. If you remember in our Arizona Dynasty, we had a great first season, and part of it was our impact halfback. And I handed him the ball the entire season because it was just obvious. He was just really good. That second season, we had a bit of a dip because he wasn't on the team anymore. We'll do this and see if we'll get back on defense and just have another successful drive, I guess. Everything seems to be clicking for us tonight. our defense is playing a whole lot better today than they were in the last stream. We'll go back to cover 3. I did have he was on here earlier. I don't think he's on here anymore. Had a good idea of maybe doing more coaching-based stuff, like let the CPU handle. Like I call the plays, but the CPU handles the players and things of that nature. I've thought about doing that, but I kind of forgot about doing it the last few times. I thought about doing it on defense. I don't know, just something that was for me to think about. Welcome in, Michael. We'll do something like this. Oh, great play. Going to get a first down there.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision making, but the offensive line protected just
Let's see. I'll go back to cover 3. The Arizona Dynasty was pretty fun. It was challenging because I was playing such good teams out of the gate. Intercept that. Ah, he dropped it, thankfully.
Now, coach, I know that pass was a bullet.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Get in and catch it.
We'll try quarters from nickel.
Maybe they ought to get him practicing with one of those jug machines in practice. That'll at least get him.
We'll do something like, ooh, they're going 5 wide. Ah. I was in a bad spot, so that makes it, what, 3rd and 1? 3rd and 2. We'll go Cloud. I think they may run it, though. Bring him over. I think they're going to run it. Yeah, I called the wrong play on that one. They're going to get an easy first down. And they're going 5 wide. Oh, gosh. I guess we'll stay in nickel. We'll do something like this. Intercept that. Just a terrible throw. Don't know what he was thinking there. What would that be on? He threw it so quickly. Holding. We'll go 1st and 20 on that. And they're going back to that. So let's go cover 3 from 4-2-5.
necessary fouls.
First and long. Ball on their own 46. The golden flashes. Come out in a shotgun.
Intercept that. Ah, he just made a bad throw. Their quarterback's terrible. He's making some really bad throws. That's one thing I was really excited to see in our last dynasty, or our last stream. We had 2 good CPU quarterbacks. It really done a number on us. Thankfully, it wasn't enough to beat us. Compared to like when I play 07, those CPU quarterbacks could just hardly ever do anything right. But I know I could probably do slider adjustments, but I'm not a slider junkie. I just don't have it in me to just constantly tweak and try to play God mode. That just, you take the fun out of it when you get to that point. I'm not bored with the games yet to get to that point. That's a good play. Ooh, almost picked off. So we're going to force another punt. I'll try the all-out block again.
Easy, Scooter. At least he kept the receiver from making a play.
I'll do this. Let's see if I can get somebody through. Ooh, man, that was close. Oh, my gosh, that was so close. That would have been nice. So let's try. Do I got play action from here? Let me look. PA boot right. Slot across. That's not really the one I was looking for. That's we could try this one.
They'll go to work at the 18-yard line.
I'm going to do something like this. They're going man. Cover 0. Make a play, Hickson. It's all you. First down. Just a jump ball. You don't need a special arm for that. That's just, it takes so long to get over there to the receiver that he's got plenty of time to adjust. But that's a good matchup for us. So I may go right back to him. We can go to this wide receiver triple play. This may throw him off. Now, again, they're going 3-4. I got to call those sweeps. I'll try not to forget that going forward. What worries me is this outside linebacker coming through right there. Get around. Let's just get out of bounds. Ain't no point in him getting hit. So from here, I'm going to try like A-B sweep. Well, they go 3-4 on it. So they're going 3-4. So my guards should be able... Oh, they shifted over. Let's see if this works. I'm going to... Nope. Well, we got around it. We may actually score. Get around. So I got to go back and analyze this. So they shifted their defensive line. And that's just a weird, goofy play. That's why you don't see me really call those much. On the 10.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also a nice read by the ball carrier to
I'm going to try dive from slot.
You got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
Let's see if I can cut up the field somewhere.
Let's have a look at the numbers brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. So they're
Almost get in with Briggs.
in a touchdown. Let's see if the defense can hold them this time.
I can do a little wishbone if I wanted to. We could do like, this could be our good goal line. I didn't think about that. We can try that. Let's go halfback power. This is the first time I called wishbone any this year. This maybe work a little bit better around the goal line than the flexbone tight.
Going with the wishbone here.
Not too bad. So you got to see a little wishbone. I don't want to use it too much. I want to just stick with flexbone, but maybe around the goal line I need to start doing that more. And just like that, we're up 35-0, more or less. But this is going to be a big test. Our next game coming up is going to be Toledo. And they are the best team in the conference, maybe outside of us, I guess. We're going to find out.
That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Akron.
So we'll kick it back off. And we'll do something like this.
Young fields it at the 3. A little juice.
Get a stop there.
The offense takes over. They'll try to figure out
We'll just go back to cover 3.
the last time they had the ball. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 24.
Do something like this.
Set up in the gun. They'll throw on 1st down. Looking. He's under pressure.
He's got time to throw. Finally got to him. Good deal. And they're calling a timeout, which is interesting. I was going to call a timeout myself, see if we can get the ball back one more time. Let's try this.
It's 2nd down now. 14 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Go back over here.
He drops back. He steps up. Looks. He wants
Oh, make a play, somebody. That's another bad throw. He may catch it. I don't know who he was going to get a block right there. I goofed up on that one. So it's a minute 6.
reception by the defense.
We need to get down the field, see if we can score one more time.
Not much, except maybe put in some younger players to get
Let's
some.
go AB corners.
This game is over.
They'll get the ball here at the 32-yard line.
They may go cover 0.
6 DBs.
Nope, they're going cover 1. Nope, not, really watch out.
Rolls right.
Ow, I pressed the wrong button. That's going to get picked. I hit the wrong button. We're very fortunate that wasn't picked off. What I'm going to do,
Coverage on that one.
I'm going to do a basic run.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 32.
Ooh, I'm not a big fan of that shift. I'm going to do this.
The wideout's way. He is in
Ooh, this may be a mistake. Well, we'll try it anyways.
Jackson on the option.
Just couldn't get the ball off in time. So the 55, I think I'll run down that clock.
Digging in now, you guys.
We can do another basic run, but I'm not going to try to score here. There's no point.
3rd down and 13.
I'll run down the clock until it gets down to nothing, then we'll just run it. Oh my gosh, all that looks terrible. I got no choice but to go left, though, because the way they spread out. Now they're going cover 0. See those safeties come down? Interesting. Hopefully we can get a decent block or two. Just fumble. Ooh, that's perfect defense across the board. Now, they're not going to call a timeout, and that's considered an incompletion. That's why. Because I threw it forward. So we'll kick this thing off. We'll punt it, and they'll probably have a Hail Mary situation.
Sullivan boots it way up there.
Yeah, the in-season tournament thing is just the goofiest thing. I don't know why they do it. I assume it's a money thing. I don't know. Makes no sense.
After throwing a pick on their last
21 seconds. We'll go cover 3.
It's
the golden flashes. Set up in the gun. They'll throw on first down.
Make a play, somebody.
Throws it out there.
Big bomb. Great defense. Wow. So my secondary's played pretty decent today. Looks like everybody has, to be honest. Let's go quarters.
Get a pick. He does his best to knock the ball down.
The defensive back's moving in closer.
I'll spread them out.
Back to pass. Looking. He's looking deep.
Wow, they're chucking it deep today. But he overshot it. So this quarterback's just been off his game.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very
We'll go Cloud.
They're down at 10 coming up. Ball on their own 39. The linebackers shift over a little.
Ooh, are they going... I got to call a timeout. Dang it, I forgot. This could be the Hail Mary play. Ooh, no, it's not. My bad. It doesn't matter. We're up 35-0.
Ball on the 39-yard line. There's a shift by the linebacker.
I'm pretty sure this is not a Hail Mary. I could be wrong. I hope. Let me back everybody up. Nope, this is not the Hail Mary play. They're going... Ooh, he got to him. We're going to let that clock roll. So it's 35-0 at the half. Just an ideal half. Nothing really went wrong there. Let's go to stats. 269 to their 82. Their offense just hasn't been able to do anything. I think the biggest thing is this game, for whatever reason, it's feeling like 07, where it just bombasted with turnovers and just blowouts. I hate seeing these types of games, but it is what it is. Not much I can do about it. But passing, let's see, Jackson, 3 of 6. He's doing fine. I don't need him to be creative here. He's got 2 touchdowns, though. You go to running the ball. Ringer is leading in yards, but Briggs is leading in attempts, and he's got 3 touchdowns. Like, he's just really ranking up the touchdowns lately. You go to defense. This is what I wanted to see. Roar with 5 tackles, and tackles for loss, we got a few. We got a couple of sacks, and we got 4 interceptions. And it's all of our pretty much back 7, more or less. So let's head back into the game.
We're ready to start the second half as the teams are lined up for the kickoff. Kicks it off.
So let's go and see if we can get another touchdown.
Montgomery has it at the 5.
Just nobody block on that one.
So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Mikey, you probably didn't have to go all caps on us there, but that's a good, okay.
They'll set up shop.
Let's go option, basic option.
They come out in a nickel.
I'm going to stay away from their linebacker if they're impact guys. So let's go over here.
And now he's got room to run.
Get a first down with Jackson, and he got hurt. Injured his head. I don't think it's too serious. Normally the head injuries aren't too serious in this game. Well, we'll just stay here. We'll go triple.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
And they're doing that on front stuff. Let's see.
They're not careful. This impact corner is going to
Oop, no, wrong guy. Wrong guy. Go back.
They'll run the option.
Could have field. Just don't fumble it.
Tackle.
Get about 6 yards.
Man, what a hit. He just took his head off.
2nd and 2. We could try triple from slot.
Might have been the hardest hit of the day.
And Jackson's out for the game, which is fine. I mean, the game's over with. We don't need him to do anything more today.
The
We'll go
impact
here.
corner is in the zone right now and looking to take away
I don't know if I got it.
a 2-yard run by the halfback.
3rd and inches. Of course I didn't. Let's go basic dive and see if we can just pick up the first.
Ball right around midfield.
We can run
This
this way.
their impact corner to make
Just get a first down.
They'll bring him down, and the run is good for the first.
Yep, this
We
is
can
the
try.
If you follow this team, they like to run the ball in these kind of situations.
We can go back to basic option.
Down play call there.
And I forgot, there's keep doing that. No wonder we're having a little bit of a tough time getting to the outside. I keep forgetting they're going odd front.
Here's the option. Right.
And somebody just came right on through.
Nowhere to go. there,
So-
the quarterback keeper.
Now this forces me to go with a bigger play.
2nd and 11.
But they keep going zone 3-4 on it.
Drive.
And they're spreading out. They keep spreading out.
Keep an eye on that cornerback down there. He has big
I'm not pitched it in time. So that makes it, what, 3rd and 7? We can try a rollout play.
The defense will try to stop this 3rd third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Arthur
At least I'm not feeling the heat.
right.
Bad throw. Well, I mean, it's good play by that defender. 4th and 7. Let's just punt it. That's fine. Just not a very good drive on that one. I'm going to have to do more A-gap stuff and try some of those wing-back plays that are really good or a little better against the odd fronts. That's a pretty good punt, but I couldn't get there in time. I was trying to bump into it.
And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession.
So we'll get back on defense, see if we can get another stop.
That changing unless they can get the ball in the hands of their playmaker at wideout.
Good point, Brad.
I can hear the crowd. Let's go Zips.
Game, they're gonna need to get their impact.
Play action.
I would just start out with a simple screen pass.
And I'm going to jog right on in.
He's the home run hitter on this offense.
What'd you think about the Super Bowl? I enjoyed it. It went as perfectly as the NFL wanted it to. Let's just put it that way. It was a good game, but I know the NFL wanted the Chiefs to win. They wanted the whole Taylor Swift thing. They wanted as many people to see it as possible, and they wanted to see a dynasty built, and it is what it is. But the 49ers, they made some bad decisions in certain spots and had one too many turnovers. I felt like they didn't need to take the ball at the beginning of overtime. I figure I probably would have kicked it. But either way, it was still a pretty entertaining game. All right, let's go back. Actually, what I may do, let's just put in our second string. We got our next game is so important. We got too much on the line. I goofed up on that when I got out of position.
I like the defense that was called. They checked.
I thought the Ravens was going to beat the Chiefs, but the Ravens just really pooped the bed on that game.
Just executed, and the result is a first down.
They played poor Lamar Jackson. I don't know if he'll ever be good enough. I mean, he may eventually get there, but he played awful. When in doubt, pick the team with the best quarterback and coach, and you're probably going to get a win out of them, especially in those big moments like that. And I probably could have picked that one off as well. We can go back here. I'll go cover 3. It felt like the moment was too big for him.
Number 15 is back in the gun. Play action with the throw.
Good stop there.
Right at the defensive lineman.
3rd and 6. We'll go Cloud. Yeah, I'm kind of tired of the whole Taylor Swift Kelsey. I'm not a Chiefs fan in general. Oh, good juke. You pick up the first.
With a takedown. How about that conversion on third down?
1st and 10. Let's try this zone blitz from here.
That his team is playing hard. And you're right. These guys are playing real hard.
Well, that's fine. We'll leave it here.
From the gun.
I'm going to pick up solid 6 or 7 there.
6-yard gain. Ball carrier. Gain of 6 on the play.
Well, some people think it's a conspiracy anyways, that the NFL, like some parts of it's scripted, but
2nd and 4 coming up here.
I was for sure thought the Ravens was going to get screwed over in that Chiefs game for one goofy reason or something, but it never happened. They just played so bad they didn't even need the NFL's help to lose that one.
So we got a few yards on
They just made some really bad plays.
If you can continue to pick up small chunks of yards like that, you can really
1st and
start to wear
10.
the defense down.
They're moving the ball a little bit on us now.
1st and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Russell Wilson needs to retire. I think he's just not where he used to be.
Kent State lines up in a double tight set. Gets the ball. No, they fake.
Touchdown, great play.
Throw outside. And
Wheel route. This guy right here just got beat right here, just out of position. Now you see why I don't call man so much on the pass plays. Look at that. Just beat him badly.
You take my friend Kirk here, for example. He wasn't known for his speed, but boy, he could do a good play fake.
Are you calling me
Yeah, I reckon. You just can't count out the Chiefs when it comes to playoff time. It's just not worth it.
It's Sunshine's
Their quarterback's too good. Their coach is too good. They got a really good defense. Their offense actually wasn't all that great this year, but their defense was so superb. They got a really good secondary. As we know by playing this game, having a good secondary goes a long way. I'm going to take a knee on that one. So we got our second string in there now. I'll start running clock when we get in the fourth quarter. And again, I forget they're running. I keep forgetting this. We're lucky we didn't get a... That could have been a terrible play. Really bad. I wonder if they will go 3-4 on this. They will, but they're going man. We'll go to the left. Get a block. And my left guard just got destroyed. Look at my left guard. Just wrecked that entire play.
That's a loss of about 5.
There's no point in it. Let's just go basic option. I'm not even going to throw an interception with Arthur. There's no point. Let's just eat the yards. Maybe we can get lucky and get a block or two and get a first down, but I had to pitch that one off quickly. You go back and look. I didn't, well, I guess I didn't have. Why is he pitching with his offhand? I hate when it does that. So we'll punt it. So this half has been pretty boring, but again, what do you do when you're up 42-0 at half? So I'm hoping the next live stream for this series. Why didn't you not fair catch it there? I'm hoping the next video live stream will be the conference title game and the off season. That's going to be a really long live stream. I should be able to get through it.
And they hit him in the backfield. And they back up 3 yards on that play.
We'll go here. We'll go quarters. That's fine.
2nd and 13. Ball on the 42-yard line. Kent State lines up in a shotgun set. Back to pass. He lobs it left.
Oh my gosh. I almost had a pick six again.
They go to the air and pick
I don't know. It may be Friday. It may be Saturday morning. I'm just not really sure what my schedule looks like. I may go live tomorrow night for Red Dead 2. I still haven't made up my mind if I should do that or not. I don't want to make another mistake like I've done in the past where I know this is a sports channel. It scares me to have to just do something complete opposite of that and see how it goes. I don't know. But no later than this weekend, I'll have the new live stream for this series up. We'll do middle fan. So I'm going to try to run more dives and stuff on this next drive. See if we can just attack that 3-4.
no surprise here as they prepare to punt it away. Number 39 gets it off. Williams.
Everybody get out of the way. Get out of the way. Really look at that punt. Wow. At the 6. Well, that's more doable. Let's do dive. And I've got McDaniel. Oh, gosh. I don't know if this will work, but we'll try. Just nothing open.
Back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We could try. Yeah, let's go Sting.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go.
They're shifting hard to that way. I don't know if this will help, but I'm going to go to the right. And we're going to run some clock. So CJ Stroud, that was a bit of a surprise for me. He failed his Wonderlic test, but apparently that doesn't matter. Whatever reason, they got things going this year, so good for them. That's a face mask. Oh, they didn't call it. 3rd and 1. We'll go option. If I could pick up 2 more first downs, I may be able to put this thing to bed. And they're shifting hard that way, so it kind of forced me to go. I'm going to go to the left. Get it down to a few seconds. Get a block or two. Let's get a first down with Ringer.
Brown with a takedown. And they get a nice gain on third down.
So Ringer's got quite a few touches on the day.
That he wanted to run the ball against this defense. And he
Let's go back to a dive.
Success. Well, they had some success on that play.
Yeah, he just hasn't been the same since he left Seattle. They say he's just a real goofball. Nobody really likes him. I don't know. Just an odd situation. Just nothing up the middle. One thing I am happy about, being a Tennessee fan, I'm glad to see Ryan Grubb, who was going to be the offensive coordinator at Alabama. He was going to follow DeBoer. He is going to Seattle to be their offensive coordinator. And honestly, I don't blame him. NFL jobs are so much better than college jobs at this point because the NIL and all that nonsense. It's terrible. Shoot. So much more fun and relaxing, and you can do some things in the NFL. Coach there. Being a college coach is just a different beast these days. Let's try AB lead. And they go 5-2 on it. Come on. This play isn't going to work, so I'm going to have to call a timeout, but I'm going to call it with about a second or two to go. Get into a couple of seconds, and we'll pick something else. I was hoping they'd go 3-4. That's why I call that play. I'm going to go offensive line. We can try a BB option.
So another third down upcoming for the offense.
Yeah, I'm glad to see him leave.
They're lining up in the 5-2.
I'm going to go to the left.
Arthur on the option left side.
I didn't really need a pitch there either. Just get a first down.
The defense is having a difficult time.
Minute 50.
Right now, they're doing enough to be in situations they want to be in, but they have to finish the job. And the plays start to add up, so we'll have
Going nickel.
to start to look tired out there.
I'll just run to the outside here. See if I can get a yard or two. I think I got to run it a couple more times. I can't take a knee. I don't think there's enough time left. Or there's too much time, I should say. Get it down to a couple of seconds. Left guard just got destroyed on that play.
The D lineman wasn't letting anyone by him that time.
And the big fella did a heck of a job plugging up.
We can try a triple.
Supposed to go.
That guy's so big, Kirk.
So my boy Gerard Mayo is the new head coach for the Pats.
Down there.
Really happy for him. Being a Tennessee player, he was great back in the day. He was an All-American middle linebacker for us. Just an awesome ball player. But then he had some injury issues in the NFL, but he's just a really smart dude. I hope he does well. Now, I have nothing for the Patriots, but I hope he does well.
Not too much, but
3rd and 8.
try to milk as much time as possible.
Let's go here. I never got to meet him. I go to plenty of Tennessee games, but I never got to meet Mayo.
Stop them on third down. The defense lines up with 6 DBs.
Justin Herbert, I think, is going to do just fine under Harbaugh. Harbaugh's just really good with quarterbacks.
He drops back.
Not really feeling it.
He's looking
And that's coming back.
to the right. It's tipped.
They'll probably decline this one.
Let's check it out.
I should have ran the ball. I don't know why I'm doing throwing. They're going to decline it. We're going to go 4th and 8. So we'll just punt it. So we'll stretch this game out for a couple more plays.
So they're set to punt this one away.
We'll kick it. I may got this in the corner. Oh, that's not a terrible punt.
Number 3 fields it at the 19.
Let's get a stop there.
And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their
Let's go. Cover 3. We'll end this thing.
They'll start this drive at the 23. They come out with 4 wide out. They'll throw on first down.
Little curl action.
Tate brings him down.
Way to look at
At least they're not calling a timeout on this. They may go with no huddle, which would be goofy, but thankfully they're not going to. So that may be the last play. They may sneak one more in.
Kent State lines up in a shotgun set.
They're not going to. Okay, good deal. That's our regular season. This is senior day. And we won 42-7 against another bad team. We had more. They had what? C talent, just not the best in the world. So we're going to finish the season at 9-2, but we got one more game left, and it's a biggie. Let me hurry this part up. We got some stuff to look at. Let's go stats and scores. 340 to 166, so not a lot of offense. But the reason why we had so many points is for one reason and one reason alone. They had 6 turnovers. I hate seeing games like this. It's just no fun, but I don't. There's a lot more of this happens in later games like 07, and unfortunately, but it even happens in this game. But either way, let's go to individual stats. So Jackson was only played half the game, but 3 for 6, 129 yards. He had 2 touchdowns running the ball. Ringer had 90 yards. Briggs only had 62. So it was Ringer's day, but he played a lot of the second half as well. But Briggs had 3 touchdowns, so he was pretty efficient in that department. He also had 1 receiving touchdown along with Montgomery. You look at defense, Jay Rohr led in tackles. Tackles for loss, we had a bunch of different dudes with 1 apiece. Had a few sacks, 1 apiece from a few different guys. And interceptions, Ned had 2. I know I guess those 2 came from me, didn't they? I had user interceptions. And McNeil had an interception, of course, he always does. He's just an incredible ball player. And Ellie and then Pace. So everybody just kind of chipped in today on this one. So fingers crossed. Let's see if we get that other commitment from the middle linebacker. We're about to find out. So let's sim the week. And we're going to sim all the way up to the conference title game. So we got a couple bye weeks to go through. But let's see if we can get a commitment from the middle linebacker, Paul McGill. Would love to have him. So he didn't commit. So does this mean that he committed elsewhere? We can look. And he did. Looks like he committed. And I kind of expected this. He committed to Penn State. I mean, we tried our best, but it just wasn't enough. You can't blame him for wanting to go to Penn State compared to here. But it was worth a shot. So, but at least we got 2 guys, 2 playmakers. I'm glad we picked up a wide receiver. These guys are going to be really hard to get in the offseason just because we don't throw the ball enough. So wide receiver will always be kind of our priority in the regular season for that reason alone. But I'm glad to get Bruce Newell, a little A back. We need some help there in the worst way. So let's go back to play week, and we're going to look at, you know what, I'm not going to, let's just go ahead and just sim this week. This is the last week. There's not going to be a couple of mini games anyways. I really don't care about the scores at this point. I'm just trying to get to the conference title game, which should be the next week coming up. And there it is. It's going to be Toledo. But so what we're going to do, I can go and look. I wanted to focus on this. This is going to be the conference title game. So here we got us and Toledo. We got Georgia and LSU, Iowa State, Oklahoma, NC State, Virginia Tech, and UTEP and ECU. So let's go to Sports Illustrated. And this is kind of the final bit of it all. So LSU, Michigan State, Texas, Virginia Tech, and Georgia Tech. Looks like as long as LSU wins, I think they'll play Michigan State in the national title game, which would be pretty neat. Go to top 25 scores. We are just outside of it, I think. Where are we? We are still like, 33rd or so. So at least we're kind of in consideration, but I just wanted to point that out. Heisman watch. This is the kid we're going up against. He's the end-all, be-all, the Heisman front-runner. Who would have thought that? We're going to play him in the conference title game. But we got quarterback Hodges and Matt Leinart, Omar Jacobs, who we went up against a couple weeks ago, and then AP doing his thing. So let's go awards finalists. Again, we're not up for any of these, and it's still a shame that Briggs could not make this list. But, hey, what do you do? Bowl projections. We're still up for the GMAC Bowl, but if we win the day, then that means we would go to, where is Toledo? We would go to the Motor City Bowl if we win our conference title game. Let's go to Players of the Week. And not much happened here. There weren't a whole lot of games in this one, so this doesn't say a whole lot to us. But let's go over to conference standings. And this is it. It is us and Toledo. No, we don't have any injuries, thankfully. Jackson, Briggs. Again, all of this has stayed pretty consistent. Now, Rohr is our leading tackler on the team. It took him all season to get there, but we finally did. But let's look at Toledo. So they got a strong safety out, and that's going to be helpful. But look how good this offense is. Starting quarterback, Brad Grudkowski. Is he the one that played? Did he play for Detroit? For some reason, I'm thinking he did. That name sounds familiar to me. Either way, 34 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, an incredible stat line. You look at their leading rusher, over 100 yards a game. Look at their leading receiver, over 100 yards a game. Then you look at their defensive players, just 3 random dudes just chipping in. And they barely squeaked by Bowling Green. That would have been a fun game to watch. Either way, this is going to be the big one. If we win the conference title our first season, that's awesome if we can. We'll just see. But here we are. 9-2 Akron against number 6, 11-0 Toledo. They got more talent than we do. You look at their stats, they are really good at everything except kind of pass defense. And we're not going to exploit that because we just don't pass the ball enough. But maybe we can challenge their defense in general. It's going to be an uphill battle. I hope it'll be a real good game. Hopefully we can get the win. That would be pretty cool if we did win the conference that first season. But anyway, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. So I think that is it for me. I was able to squeeze in 2 games tonight. Hopefully Friday or Saturday I can do the next stream for this series. We'll just see. Again, I can just kind of according to my schedule. But thank you all for coming in, and I'll talk to you later.